Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 367, back at the East and Dryland Way Target, a little outside the Lehigh Valley area, I suppose. Don't get her very often, usually maybe once a month. Thought we'd check it out, see what they have. No clue what I'm looking for at this point. Anything new, of course, some good deals, hopefully. But before we get to any of that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything. And it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 7,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. So I tend to miss this section a lot. It's just an end cap in a really odd place, but they shove a lot of their NECA over here. You'll see when we actually get to the collectible section, there's probably a lot less. Mostly it's shoved all over here, but there's some Predator stuff I haven't seen in a while. It's a 100th figure edition. It's pretty cool. Horror stuff, because it's still October. And then we have some gargoyle stuff going on here. So look at all this gargoyles, man, even the exclusives here. I'm really happy I got out of this line. I think I stopped at Bronx, I think. Because I had her and I had this guy right here, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my gargoyle card here. Goliath. Ooh, can't believe I can conjure that name out of my head there. But yeah, so some stuff here. Let's go keep looking around. So usually I go right to the Legends, but I figured, you know what? Let's dip right over to this collection, NECA area I was just talking about a minute ago. So they do have a lot here. It's just that they spread it out throughout the store. Vincent Price is cool to see. Kind of want the full-size figure. Down below, all the NECA you'd expect to see. Dinosaurs is kind of like the next gargoyles when it comes to peg warmers, unfortunately. But yeah, there's your Toonie Terrors. Got a Reagan. Got our Mo phone.
Hello. Hi, I'm looking for a Mr. Ron. First name Mo. Mo Ron.
Got all Mo Ron. I had that one last time I hit the button, I think. The little pops are down below. So yeah, there we go. Demona. Man, talk about gargoyles today, right? Got a clearance on this one. $10.49. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Target exclusive pop. All right, I think that's enough this section. Let's go check the main aisles. All right, so starting off in the Jurassic Jesser section here. What's up, Jesser? We got this stuff going on. Slow pan for you. Lots of sales tickets are always a good sign. So if you're a dino collector, you probably want to check out your targets. Down here, Leech. It's a cool looking figure, man. Very cool looking figure. Some random cards. So it's actually a figure. It says Mystery Collector figure. Thought it was trading cards. He-Man right in front of me. Got a toilet, some TMNT. And then wrestling up here looks like the typical fare we see at the stores we go to. So let's go check the other side. All right, so Transformers. What you see is what you get. I don't really collect these. If you know my channel, you know that. But that's what they have, so at least you know if you're curious. I also found this on a random end cap, the new AW cards. I don't do trading cards really at all. However, every year they've put these out so far, I've gotten this one box. I'm kicking it around and I treat myself to something. And then I just go on an album and I forget that I own them, right? So maybe I should not get it. Up top, I think that's new. New superpowers, I'm pretty sure. I thought these were Walmart exclusives, no? Did that change? All right, sorry, I got busy there for a second. I wanted to stop filming. But, of course, we have some G.I. Joe. I think I'm going to get these, by the way. I rarely saw these in stores, to be honest. I usually had to get them online somewhere. But yeah, G.I. Joe up top. Marvel Legends dumpster fire territory. But check this out. We have this down here for $54.99. I'm going to scan it. I think RG said these might have been on a clearance at one point. I don't know. I'll check and see and scan it. Deadpool's here too. We've seen that before. Man, I could have stopped this video a lot, which is rare. So there's the good look at the figure that's in here. It's cool looking. I really don't do military anymore, very rarely, unless I find a really good deal. Like, for instance, Ross, I might find some G.I. Joes that I passed on last year. That's cool to see. It's good to see the Deadpool as well. There's two of those if you want to army build those. Other than that, not much else going on here. I'm going to get these. I'm going to splurge. What the heck? Usually I'm a stay in your lane guy, but technically, I'll just get one box, right? Yeah, until I have like 5. And I'm mad that I just dropped, you know, $200 on cards that I'm not going to really care I have anymore. One kids book, toy or kids book, 25% off with the Circle app. So technically, with the Circle app, I could probably get 25% off that down there if I wanted to. I don't think I'm going to, but it's good to know that that's a deal that's going on right now. Wait here, excludes Lego trading cards. So these obviously don't help. Ice cream, played the Disney princess. Video games, Hot Wheels. All right, so I think that would probably work for the Joes. So yeah, there you go. Got some deals going on if you want them. I'm gonna take my cars and run though. So I was just kind of walking by and saw these sitting here. Those are actually pretty cool. The little pops are neat. I've avoided them so far, but couldn't get the little turtle in there with it. Got a Harry Potter one here. Got a Batman one, the Batmobile. So these are pretty cool. And just as cool, we got a Chimichanga and a Deadpool. These are very interesting. And I completely missed all this NECA here as well. So there's all your turtles that have kind of been, I'd say, shelf warming to this point. All the 4-packs are here. Some more turtles. So yeah, NECA. So last video, I believe it was, we did a kind of big old bargain store toy hunt. Hit up all the local bargain stores, kind of seeing if any of their Christmas stuff was out yet. Not a lot of them had out any action figures yet. However, there's a Burlington right here next to this Target. So let's go check it out and see what they have in here. Maybe we'll get lucky and find something good. So right out of the gate, there are some pops here. I'm not a pop channel, you guys know that. I try to show them sometimes. But the fact that they're here, and there's actually a Marvel one, $9.99. These were not in the last time I checked one of these stores. So really is stuff coming in. Look at all these tables. So lots of stuff getting put out. Now it's just a matter of finding some figures that are something I collect or that you collect. Okay, here we go. These are new. Haven't seen these yet. In bargain stores, of course. General Zod. He's at $9.99, so not quite like a Ross price. Just kind of walking around finding random stuff. Here they have Super Mario. We got Toad, $6.99. So again, you're not going to get your Ross or your Ollie's prices at Burlington necessarily. But you could find something that's, worth a buy, of course. So you got to check. And I think last hunt, we actually found the Black Adam as well. This entire wave at one point in time was at Ollie's for a lot cheaper than this. Well, not a lot cheaper, but a couple bucks cheaper, right? So it seems like a lot of the stuff either came out last year and they packed it away to bring it back out this year, or it's just a matter of it landing here now. Check it out. We got this guy here. So we got the big Wreckin' Rampage rig. And over here, we actually have more than four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same figure. We have 6 Superboy Primes over here. So if you're a McFarlane collector, again, worth checking. $9.99. Looks like it's at the same wave. No, these are all different waves, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure McFarlane collectors, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, the fact that there's so many of these is actually good. Because I think a lot of times you'll get like a random 1 or 2 randos and not actually, enough to fill a peg. And here you got a bunch. And I just walked back over. The all was a little bit busy, so I couldn't really do a whole lot of narration. So I walked back over, it was empty. $19.99 if you're curious on this, because I'm sure somebody would complain later that I didn't show the price off. So $19.99, there you go. All right, next location. And as I'm walking back to my vehicle, I think the last time I was here for a video, I actually made a comment about it almost being fall and how the leaves would be gone pretty soon. I can't remember if I included that clip or not. However, I'll show you here. This tree is completely bare. There is not a leaf left on this tree. And as you look around here in Pennsylvania, there's some over there that still have leaves, but for the most part, the trees are just completely bare at this point. Here in PA, the fall hits quickly, hits hard, and before you know it, it's just cold, long winter. All right, there's a Walmart, a GameStop, and there might be a new Ross. It's been in the process of opening for months now. Hoping it's open. Let's go see. Way over there across the highway. And as promised, across the highway, hit up this Walmart. Maybe I'll walk through the Halloween stuff, considering we're almost out of that phase of the calendar for another 7 or 8 months. And yeah, we'll go hit the rest of these stores here too. So a lot of places to go here in Easton. Oh, and real quick, question of the week. Question of the week is a segment I try to remember to do, where I ask you a question, and you'll in the comments what you think. It can be about anything, not just toys. Does your phone work when connected to Walmart Wi-Fi? Because whenever I go to Walmart's anymore and I'm on the Wi-Fi, it will not work. Says I'm a guest, will not work. So let me know down below, does your Wi-Fi work on your cell phone when you're connected to Walmart? Because I got to turn mine off whenever I go in, or else it gets bricked. Let me know down below. All right, so currently, king of the aisle status. We'll see how long that lasts. But plenty of Simpsons here. Bartman, Bartman, Homer. Lots of Bartman. So not the whole wave exactly, but a lot of them are here. Working our way down, got MOTU, crossover with TMNT, Skeletor, the busted box, unfortunately. Michelangelo, heroic captain of Cowabunga, Evil Lynn up top. Got a couple G.I. Joes, actually 3, so a few. Kondo and Duke. Wrestling territory, there's that Hot Rod Basic. Cool looking figure. Over here, we've seen that before. Hogan with an absolutely crazy head sculpt going on. We got Dom and Rhea Ripley right there. I'm your mommy, however you say it. Got John here, ripped, damaged. Probably will end up never selling. Samoa Joe, we don't see too terribly often. Got the big Rocky 3-pack. Look at all those stings. Lots of sting here. We lost King of the Isle status there, so I stopped filming for a moment. Star Wars, that's definitely a peg warmer. May have to talk about that over on the Mega Powers Toy Podcast. Is our weekly peg warmer. Up top, more Star Wars there. I'm not even bothering reaching up there, to be honest. Star Wars Basics, DC Multiverse. Whoa, they got a lot of these here. Holy smokes, I have not seen this many in this store. Max Mercury, more Batman stuff down here. So I'll slide back over, show you the Legends in a couple of minutes. I had to keep starting and stopping filming, so I'll go back over in the aisles a little bit less active. Creepshow 3D movie art, here we go. So NECA collectible stuff. We got our biker mice going on. They have not really moved that well from what I can tell. Jaw's still sitting there for a long time. Plenty of Elvira, National Treasure down there. Ronin, pop area. I was trying to find that end cap that has all the like throwback toys. I haven't seen that yet. Is it Sectars or something like that? So let's keep walking around, see if that's here anywhere. Hey, Evanescence, there you go. All right, there we go. So there are the Sectars. $9.97, is that what these are? Not a bad price point, I would think, if you want to collect these. I don't know anything about Sectars. I'll be very honest. I'll have to go watch like a Secret Galaxy Dan Larson video or something to learn about those. I just know they're a thing, that's all I know. It looks like they have quite a few here. If you're looking to buy those from the Nacelle Company, I think that's what it's called. Barnyard Commandos. Huh. I'm a little bit out of my depth with these. RoboForce. Again, same company, right? Guy from the Toys That Made Us. His company. So, yeah, cool. Fun seeing new stuff. I'll have to learn about these. You can also educate me in the comments. I enjoy reading comments from people who educate me on things I don't know much about. So, feel free. Let me know down below. Okay, so one more try over here in this section. In the main toy aisle. So lots of Transformer stuff here, very well stocked. Stuff I don't think I've seen, but a lot of times since I don't collect it, I have seen it before. I just don't remember seeing it. So that's what they have there. TMNT section, bunch of the little basic guys going on. We have the Fugglers here for TMNT. They still have all these here. So this is one of the few Walmarts where they just have so many of these laying around. I have not seen many Iron Man retros in Walmart to begin with. The store tends to just have all of them. I think this one, maybe it's a Tamaqua Walmart I see them at. But nothing else new Legends-wise after taking all the time to come back over here. But I had to check. If you don't go, you don't know. And, well, I wanted to know. Jester section. There you go. Okay, let's go see if that Ross is a thing yet. I would think it would be for the holidays. Get it over for the holiday season coming up. And then we will check out the GameStop as well. And then I don't know what else we're going to do in this video. We'll see how long we're running at that point. Okay, and this is just absolutely absurd at this point. I understand decorations being out, like getting the whole section out early, considering as soon as Halloween's over, people are all focused on Christmas, but ridiculous actually having Christmas trees out already. Like, put them back in the holiday section, at the front of the store. Okay, I got saucy there for a second, sorry. Let's hit that GameStop. All right, and what felt like many, many, many months, the new Ross here in Dryland Way area by the Target in Easton is finally open. Let's go see what they have inside, shall we? All right, so we're not gonna spend a lot of time because I walked through and looked. There's really not a lot of collectible stuff. There's a Spawn here. Don't think I've seen them before. Tag's kind of mangled. $4.99, I guess. That's a pretty good price for a Spawn, I would suppose, if you're a collector of Spawn or McFarlane toys. Other than that, there is like a G.I. Joe here. Yeah, there we go. So that's over here for $5.99. But nothing special. I'm not going to dig through all this and bore you. But yeah, it was fun being in a new store. Even has a new store kind of smell to it, which is pretty cool. I got down here. I'm not sure what this thing even is. What's the price on it? There you go. If you know what that is, $7.99 if you want it. It's here. But yeah, other than that, nothing else I'm really going to look through. So, okay, let's go over to that GameStop. Sorry for the lack of narration in that final clip. That was up in the front area where the line was to pay for things. They always like to kind of throw some figures and toys up there, I think, if there's kids with their parents, because those lines get pretty long. And yeah, you saw some stuff there. Nothing really crazy or mind-blowing, but kind of cool seeing Amigo there. I know Amigo made DC figures, but all right, so we're going to walk to the GameStop, get some steps in here today. It's up here ahead of this Kohl's. Oh, I probably will have to put music over the top, because I usually can't narrate in GameStop. This just feels way too weird, because there's usually like next to nobody in there but me and an employee, and it gets awkward. So I get some music over the top here. We'll see. So this is the Linden Street Walmart. I believe it's technically a Bethlehem address here in Pennsylvania, but we'll check it out, see what they have here. All right, so right out of the gate, Transformer section. Got a good look at it right there, if you're curious what kind of bots they have going on in this store. TMNT, again, this is the basic stuff, it looks like. In fact, a lot of things we just saw at that Walmart before we came here. There's those Fugglers as well. Some of those Iron Man Marvel Legends. As I said in the earlier clip, most local Walmarts have pretty much have next to none of those anymore. So interesting to see more of them down this direction. Up here, we do have some Andor stuff going on. Back behind, right there, I think that's new as well. They've made quite a few versions of her already, haven't they? There was like a Target exclusive, I think, that just sat around, got super cheap eventually. Down this way, this actually was on clearance at the other Walmart. I didn't show it. It was like $25 there, so that's finally starting to get reduced. Wrestling, not a whole lot here. We do have a whole stack though here of these. We got going on Sammy, Kevin, Charlotte, and then down here AEW. Again, pretty much non-existent here. A bunch of Brody Kings. Got a Darby. They're the Walmart exclusives of the blue tops. So yeah, not a whole lot doing here. There's the Maya 3-pack. But I think we're gonna check the clearance section. It's a really small Walmart here too. It's one of the smaller Walmarts in the area. And after a heck of a lot of traffic on 22 West, we're back in Allentown at the Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Let's close things out here. This video's getting kind of long. Let's see what they have inside. All right, so here's this giant end cap. It looks like they put more stuff out, but it's all the same stuff they already have. That makes any sense. Nothing really new popping out. Like they put up more of the Carnex. So I've got more cases of those in. Those are pretty much dried up. So yeah, not much on this end cap. Let's check the main aisle. And then very similar here on the other end cap. Again, tons and tons of stuff. Don't get me wrong. However, nothing new added. In fact, all the Marvel Legends white boxes look like they've dried up, at least at this location. Thor's still here. But yeah, this is just kind of all the same plastic we've been seeing for the last, like, I don't know, month or so. And other than moving the Modocs over here off the end cap, looks like there's not much change here. So I think we're gonna call it a hunt to everybody. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you, does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in March to 7,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. For daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.